Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barcaadmirers for your daily coverage of all the latest news updates and transfers roundup regarding Barcelona. In this episode, we have several rumors suggesting the arrival of a forward, and no, it's not Haaland yet. While news regarding the departure of our goalkeeper is also on the cards. On the other hand, we have some disappointing news on two youngsters along with many more such updates. So make sure you watch this video till the very end without skipping over any part. Before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, share it with your blog and your friends, and click on the bell icon and press all to turn on all the notifications.
Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. La Liga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League One, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video.
Now for the first news update of the day, of course, we have confirmation by the ever-reliable transfer insider Fabrizio Romano that it is Adama Traore day in Barcelona. He's back in the city in order to undergo medical and sign as a Barca player on loan with a buy option of 30 million euros from Wolves. Now Adama and Barca have also agreed a pre-contract for 5 years in case Barca will decide to buy him on a permanent basis in this June. The latest reports provided by the most reliable sources and also the official videos provided and released by the club all suggest that Traore has already undergone his medicals at Barcelona. It's also being reported that the club will cover the player's entire salary up until June. Now on the other hand, Traore has drastically lowered his salary and will only earn 350,000 euros in 6 months during his stay in Catalonia. Now that is worth mentioning. Now there's also something else that's worth mentioning. Traore has now successfully completed 83 of his 102 dribbles in this season. Alan Saint-Maximin is the only player who does better than him in this statistic in the top 5 major leagues. Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Jr. have placed 3rd and 4th respectively behind the player himself. On the other hand, it's being reported by Spanish news publication Diario AS that the signing of a striker is seen as a top priority after incorporating Adama Traore. Morata is plan A, while Aubameyang is plan B. A new left back would be the icing on the cake. Now moving on to the next news update, we have a report by Spanish news publication Sport. It states that SL Benfica are open to negotiate with Barcelona for Alex Grimaldo. They are both open to let the left back leave on loan with a mandatory buy after the season. Mingueza, Riqui Puig or Alejandro Balde could enter a possible operation. However, on this particular issue, top-tier journalist Gabriel Sanz has stated that Benfica have closed the exit door for Alejandro Grimaldo. The Portuguese club does not have a proper substitute for him and would only be willing to negotiate in the summer. Barca, on the other hand, are not in a rush. On the other hand, it's being reported by reliable journalist Yelena Condes that Oscar Mingueza has now decided to stay at Barcelona and therefore will not be leaving the club at the end of the season. Now speaking about the club's outgoing transfers, it's being reported by Spanish news publication Cadena Ser that Ousmane Dembele is now more open to a January departure than ever before, although he still prioritizes staying at Barcelona. Now since we are talking about the attacking department of the club, it's being reported by Mundo Deportivo that there is concern over Memphis Depay's physical state. The player is suffering from a muscle overload and Dr. Ricard Pruna has warned Xavi to take extreme precautions with the Dutch forward. Now that Memphis is injured and will probably be out for quite some amount of time, it's being reported by Cope that Alvaro Morata's future as a Barcelona player will be decided in the next few days. In addition to Barcelona, he has offers from Newcastle and Tottenham. Atletico Madrid were only considering selling him, but he could accept a loan to one of the 2 English teams. However, there is some serious amount of concern over UEFA regulation. It's being reported by Spanish news publication Sport that the clubs can now register only 3 new signings in January for the UEFA competitions. With Dani Alves, Ferran Torres and Adama, the quota is complete. If another player arrives, Barca will have to decide. Jugla and Abde cannot be registered as they have not yet spent 2 years at the Barcelona first team. Now the things are looking quite different at the back, as the same report suggests that Luis Neto has now requested to leave the club because he knows he will not play any more games. On the other hand, it is the same news outlet that is reporting that Barca reached an agreement to sign the Senegalese defender Alpha Dionco. His signing is to reinforce Sergi Barjuan's Barca B side. The next news update is a really concerning one. Top-tier journalist Gabriel Sanz is reporting that Ronald Araujo has rejected Barcelona's first contract offer as the salary was not in line with his role. He is currently the lowest earning centre-back in the squad. However, there is a good harmony between all the parties and they will meet again very soon. Now that man works his ass off on the pitch. He is currently the most dedicated and also the most skilled player in the defensive lineup of Barcelona. If there is anyone in that defensive lineup who deserves a raise, it is Ronald Araujo. So I say we give him what he wants and what he deserves. There is yet another renewal that we should be concerned about. The same journalist Gabriel Sanz is also reporting that Barca will meet with Pablo Gavi's agent soon to try and close his renewal. The negotiations are currently advancing very slowly. Barca admit that his salary does not correspond to his importance. Gavi, however, is fully committed to Barcelona and has no intentions of leaving the club. For the next one, we have the comments of Barcelona midfielder Pedri Gonzalez that he made in his most recent interview with GQ magazine. On being questioned about the adaptation to Barcelona, he said that he does go out more now in the city because of the relaxation in the COVID-19 restrictions, and is also getting to know everything that Barcelona has to offer, which is a lot. When being asked to comment about his current manager Xavi Hernandez, Pedri said that as a Barcelona player, he is a legend and it is an honor to work alongside him. He further said that being a Barcelona player and a midfielder, it is a privilege to know him. However, he did not know Xavi personally before this, but he shows that he knows football on a day-to-day basis like a few others. They all will learn by his side and hopefully they will have a lot of joy. In being questioned about Lionel Messi's departure, Pedri said that he will always thank Leo for helping him both on and off the pitch. Playing with him was very easy because he was simply the best in the world, and now it has cost Barca not to have him by their side. But now he thinks that they're making a great team and they will have to take a step forward without him. Now looking at the financial section, it's being reported by journalist Gerard Romero that yesterday all those on the board of directors gave the okay to the sponsorship proposal for the shirt that came in from Spotify. It looks like the music company is going to be a new shirt sponsor. Providing a detailed analysis of this situation, Spanish news outlet Sport is stating that Spotify would present a joint offer to assume the front sponsorship of the Blaugrana team's first kit, the back of the training kit, and the title rights of the Camp Nou. The proposal would exceed 100 million euros annually. Now for the next one, we have some even better news, as it's now being reported by RAC1 that the Justice Administration in Catalonia has opened an investigation into the economic management of the board led by Josep Maria Bartomeu. It looks like he is going to be burdened with an additional set of charges.
That's all the news we could collect for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, select all, and enable all the YouTube app notifications. We have always been overly impressed by your response to our videos, so in this episode, we have decided to set a target of 550 likes. Please Qlers, help us reach our target on this episode as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya.